As a low-level weeb, I've been looking for solid shows to dip my toes into, and I think we've got one. But hold up, there's one problem which I'll get into later. Welcome to First Impressions, where I watch the first few episodes of an anime and then give my subjective rating afterward. The year is 1333. Tokiyuki Hojo is a young samurai and rightful heir to the Kamakura shogunate. He has no interest in power or politics. Instead, he prefers to spend his days being an endearing menace who's good at dodging things? Okay. What I like about our MC is he's aware of his place in the world. He knows because of his status, people will try to manipulate him, and more importantly, his inheritance is a sham. Tokiyuki's father, the current ruler, is nothing more than a drugged-up political puppet with no real power. And until it's Tokiyuki's turn to assume this role, it seems he's content with having no goals and going with the flow. But this isn't our first rodeo. We know something's about to go down, and oh my god, does it go down. The first episode does not shy away from graphic imagery and tragic foreshadowing, and these moments are quick to drive the plot forward. Usually I'm very picky about the pacing, but the jarring cuts, especially in episode 1, were pretty effective. They help convey that Tokiyuki's life can quickly change for the worse, but even with dark themes, this anime can be so unserious. And that brings me to my main problem. This anime often chooses to juggle between two conflicting tones: the seriousness of battle, betrayal, and revenge, and goofy humor. Maintaining this balance is tough, risky honestly, because poorly placed jokes almost always compromise the emotional weight of a scene. And when that happens, you lose me instantly, like the immersion is broken. And the Elusive Samurai unfortunately drops the ball in this manner a couple of times. There were moments where I thought to myself, what the heck, just let me marinate in that scene a little more. I don't want to laugh now, like I want to be tearing up. If you don't mind these conflicting tones, you're probably gonna like this anime. But me personally, I think I need to accept that this is the vibe that this show is going for. And in time, I think I'll be alright, because honestly, sometimes it works. For instance, during the first battle with this lovely gentleman, I went from being hyped to chuckling at his ridiculous scream, then immediately wincing at his beheading, all in the span of like 4 or 5 seconds, and I kinda enjoyed that roller coaster of emotions. If you're enjoying this video and would like to see my takes evolve as I absorb more anime, please subscribe and like. Okay, let's talk characters. I love everyone in this show. Feudal era Gojo is entertaining, and the villains are over the top evil. Like, they contort their faces in the nastiest ways and have these exaggerated features. It's great. Ooh, also, I'm glad they didn't make Tokiyuki's retainers instantly hate on him. You know, like, oh, you're just a third-rate samurai with a fourth-rate technique. Instead, they played his strengths while compensating for his weaknesses, and above all, they treat him like a friend while still respecting him as their lord. I love this dynamic. I can see everyone being this big wholesome family by the end of the series, and I'm really looking forward to that. But I swear, if this anime has the gall to kill off any of them. Overall, The Elusive Samurai is a promising shonen about a young boy motivated to get off his keister and reclaim what was lost. Except everyone who died. Moving on. There's enough action and excitement to keep you watching, and the fun character interactions encourage you to root for our heroes. It's also not afraid to tightrope across the line between seriousness and straight up goofy humor. And although this anime doesn't pull this off 100% of the time, I think if you accept this show's humor for what it is, you'll have a great viewing experience. This anime is probably going to increase my weeb credit score, and that's why I'm giving The Elusive Samurai my personal rating of B+ for pretty good plus. With that, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and have a great day.